Hi there and welcome back to Play Dainty. Today we're going to go over Chapter 3 for the Crown and the Flame book, which is a story on the Choices Games You Play app. The description for this book this chapter is the Rutger Temple is under attack. Meanwhile, Dominic struggles to stay safe inside Stormholt under Prince Marco's brutal regime. So we'll go ahead and get started here. Alright, Chapter 3, The Ambush. Oh, this sounds promising. Now playing as Kenna. In the woods outside the monastery, you and Gabriel hide your weapons ready, waiting for Marco's assassins. We were lucky to get Dominic's message in time. Hedwig has earned a lifetime of fresh meat. Heh, agreed. Now, anyone coming from Stormholt will have to come through this forest. We just have to wait. Suddenly, you spot 3 assassins creeping along the path. Well, they're not very good at hiding, are they? Nocking an arrow in your longbow, you pull back on your bowstring and focus on the first assassin. You notice the wind's blowing to the right. So I'm going to aim to the left. You aim your arrow slightly to the left of the first assassin's head. Let's see if that was the right decision. I have you now. You fire the arrow, sending it flying into the head of the first assassin. It strikes with a thickening thunk. Yay! Hurt! What was that? Who's out there? Nocking another arrow, you aim at the second assassin, but your view is obscured by trees. The tree's in the way, I should wait. He creeps past the trees, giving you a clear shot. Your arrow punctures a gap in his armor just above his breastplate. He falls to his knees, his hands grasping at his neck. Ugh! The third assassin whirls around with his axe drawn. Really? That's his weapon of choice, an axe for an assassin? I see you, girl. Should fire another arrow. Your arrow zips through the air, piercing the assassin through the neck. Phew. Kenna? It's done, Gabriel. You killed the assassins on the path. The sound of horses galloping fills the forest. It can't be. Dozens more assassins rush through the forest, some on horseback, others marching on foot. This does not look good. Marco didn't just send assassins, he sent an entire army. We can't stop them all. The monks, we must get back to the monastery. We won't be faster than mounted soldiers. We've still got to try. Keeping to the shadows, you and Gabriel make your way back to the monastery. The monastery is in flames. Marco's soldiers swarm around it. Damn! Damn! I never imagined he'd send so many. They had us badly outnumbered. There's nothing we could have done. Do you think the monks made it out in time? They better have. We need them for the final battle. They knew it might come to this. I'm certain they made it out. Oh, no. From behind a pillar, you watch as 2 of Prince Marco's soldiers drag one of the monks forward. Bartel. Where is the false queen? I do not answer to you. You know, I've never tortured a monk before. Will you hold out longer than a common man? Only one way to find out. I'll need my tools. Stay if you must, but I'm leaving. By being here, we're already going against King Luther's wishes. You mean we're following Prince Marco's orders? We both know the king didn't care for Marco's plan. Besides, the girl's not here. Which means she was warned. She knew we were coming. Fine. Soldiers, take this man with us for questioning. No. We cannot allow this to happen. We don't have a choice. If we reveal ourselves, we risk everything the monks fought for. Gabriel, you're wrong. I'm going to save them. You're right. We must flee. It seems like a really bad idea to try and save them. But I can't imagine that this game would kill her off right here for that. Gosh, I don't know. I think he can hold out. We're gonna flee. We have no choice. As you and Gabriel creep through the forest, you breathe deeply, trying to block out your rage. Hannah, look! Hedwig circles overhead. Come! Hedwig is circling the monastery. Quick, call him now before Marco's people see him. Dom's hawk will come if I whistle one long blast, whistle two short blasts, or freeze up. Pretty sure it was two short blasts. That's it. Hedwig veers sharply and lands on your wrist. I knew I remembered it. Oh, and at least we managed to save you. And I've got a mission for you. I need you to take a message to Dom. At the temple, Bartel gazes out at the woods. Helene, did you see that? See what? That hawk, the way it just dove, most peculiar. As if hawks don't dive after prey. Everything about you is most peculiar. Sorry, I can't really say that word. Focus on what matters. Later that night, you and Gabriel are camping out. The monastery is destroyed, the monks driven out, my training master captured, all because of me. You can't blame yourself. They knew the risk of keeping you hidden. Now you must be strong. The best way to honor the man who taught you to fight is to use what he taught you to defeat King Luther. I couldn't agree more. With Luther taking the bulk of his forces west, there won't be a better time to take back Stormholt. That's true, but what about Prince Marco's army? We have roughly 50 Rachkrim monks. By the way, if Hedwig was looking for them, shouldn't he have had a message? I wonder what that would have said. They just kind of glossed over that. And now they have even more reason to help you against Marco. We also have Prince Tavon's soldiers. He's bringing us 200 of his best fighters. That's a start, but we'll need more. Much more. What about my people? Your people will rally against the Navrakis family, but they are village folk. Blacksmiths and merchants, farmers and milkmaids. Then we'll find soldiers. Surely there are others who will stand against Prince Marco. And once we find enough soldiers to build an army, we'll need food, weapons, armor. I know. We'll need enough coin to pay for all that. And siege weaponry. Stormholt Castle walls are impregnable. That's why your mother made it the heart of her kingdom. Marco will be looking for us. We don't have much time. Where should we go first? I've heard rumors that the captain of your mother's royal guard made it out of Stormholt with many of his men. That sounds promising. I remember him. His name was... Oh, it was definitely Leon. Captain Leon, right? Yes, that's correct. Last I heard, he was spotted roaming the grasslands, trying to avoid Luther's men. Then we've got to find him and convince him to join us. Hedwig will relay our plan to Dom. Wait, I thought they already sent him away, and she just called him to him. I know, Dom. He'll figure out a way to help us bring down Stormholt. Knowing Dom, he won't rest until he hands you back your crown himself. Now playing as Dominic. At the Stormholt Castle, you and Tristan are hauling kitchen supplies when a familiar cry sounds from above. Looking up, you see Hedwig. Scream! Hedwig! You whistle 2 short blasts. Hedwig circles and lands on your arm. Ring! There's something tied to Hedwig's leg. Is it from Kenna? Did your warning reach her in time? Pulling off the message, you release Hedwig. But before you can read it, Kenna wrote, a soldier spots you. What's this? A couple lazy servants wasting time? We were just hauling these supplies to the kitchen. What, he didn't notice the hawk? Looked like you were just standing around waiting for them to haul themselves. Oh, finally, we got some new armor. The soldier kicks over a basket of fruit. Jerk. Best pick that up, boy. Now isn't the time to fight. I don't want him to spot Kenna's message. I've got to stay calm. Control your anger. Yes, sir, of course. You bend down to pick up the fruit. Looking at your hand, you see fire flickering along your palm. But you clench your fist and take a deep breath. The fire disappears as though pulled back into your hand. I was able to control it. Well, you did that one other time before. Sorry for taking your time, sir. You'd better be. Now get out of here. In the kitchen. That was close. Did you manage to hold on to the message? Right here. Let's see what it says. Now is the time to act. Before the winter thaw, I will return to attack Stormholt. How poetic. And take back our home once and for all. It's really going to happen, isn't it? Tristan, Marco's going to fall. It's too early to get cocky. Like this guy's not cocky, come on. Marco is going to fall. And we'll be helping Kenna every step of the way. You and Kenna, you were close, weren't you? As close as an abandoned orphan and a princess were allowed to be. Doesn't sound very close to me. It wasn't usually. We never got to spend more than a few minutes alone together. Gabriel was always looming over us like an angry guard dog. There was this one time, I'd gone to the Beltane festival by myself, and there she was. She disguised herself as a peasant girl, but I'd recognize Kenna anywhere. You went to the Beltane festival with the princess? You feel your face growing hot and look away quickly. It wasn't like that. I mean, we didn't go together, but you were there together at the Beltane festival. They say girls as likely to kiss you as look at you at Beltane. Now's your chance to relive one of Dom's most precious memories. Help Kenna make the most of her one night of freedom. Was this the night that friendship blossomed into something more? We did go to the festival together. I can remember every detail for 25 diamonds, or I don't want to talk about it. I don't think this will affect the greater storyline, but I did promise to use all the diamonds, so we'll remember every detail. It was the Festival of Beltane 4 years ago. You think back. You're walking past the festival booths and bonfires outside the castle walls when you spot a familiar figure in a cloak. Look at that braided pigtails. I'm going to sneak up behind her and scare her, or ask her why she's frowning. I'll for sure scare her. You sneak up behind Princess Kenna and grab her arm. Boo! Oh! Without seeing you, Kenna instinctively tries to elbow you in the side, but you dodge her. What's the Princess of Stormhold doing out here without an escort? Oh, Dom, it's only you. Only me, indeed. You sure know how to make a man feel appreciated. Very funny. I meant that I was sure one of the castle guards had rooted me out. It's the Festival of Beltane. I wanted to spend some time away from the castle and, well, it's silly. Go on, try me. I wanted to pretend to be a normal girl just for a few hours. Let me help. Really? Are you kidding? I'm dying to see your normal girl impression. Kenna punches your arm. What shall we do first? The first thing you need is something cheap and tasty. Merchant, I'll take 2 charred chicken wings, tankards of ale. Well, I would personally choose the beer over the wings, but ale's probably not tasty technically. You take the chicken and hand one to Kenna. This is black as soot. Are you sure it's edible? Trust me, eat up. This is delicious. You said you wanted a taste of being a normal girl. That I did. Oh! Right in front of you, a village maiden pulls a young man into a deep kiss. He lifts her up onto a barrel and begins kissing her neck. That's Beltane for you. I guess you might be seeing more than you bargained for. It's not that. I envy them sometimes. Who? The maidens in the castle, the village, the farms, the ones who can kiss every man at this festival if they feel like it. Not like you. Heavens forbid. Oh, I see now. You're looking to get kissed at the Beltane Festival. No, that's not. Everyone knows that every girl gets as many kisses as she wants around the bonfires on the night of Beltane. I only wanted to go to the festival. I wasn't planning to... No, I see it all now. You want 100 kisses tonight, and you'll stop at nothing to get them. That's not it. I've never even kissed anyone. You haven't? Is it so surprising? I'm the Princess of Stormhold. My mother has made it very clear that I'll be the most sought-after prize once the alliance is finalized. My first kiss will probably be to seal some grand trade agreement. I know it must seem silly to you, pathetic even. It seems very pathetic, tough. Well, he's been teasing her the whole time. Very pathetic. I mean, is there anything sadder than a sheltered girl trying to have a normal experience for once in her life? If there is, I can't think of it. Ugh. You're teasing me. I am. The serving girls in the castle all gossip about you, you know. By all reports, you're quite experienced. I might have heard a rumor or two. And how about tonight? I've seen at least a half dozen girls around giving you the, oh please kiss me look. Maybe the girl I want isn't as easy to get. Dom. Perhaps I'm overstepping, but don't you think your first kiss should be with someone you want? I do, but princesses aren't allowed that luxury. At least, not officially. No, not officially. Kenna. Kiss Kenna, keep your distance. Well, clearly we gotta kiss her. You lean in and press your lips to hers. For 1 second, it feels like the friend you've grown up with could be something more. You feel her start to kiss you back, then... Dom. You're blushing, Your Highness. Your behavior would make anyone blush. Back in the present. Yeah, that would have been a total waste if we spent all those diamonds and didn't even kiss her. So you and the princess... But that was a long time ago. Oh, well, at least we got +5 army on it. Anyway, we have bigger things to deal with right now. Like preparing for Kenna's attack. Now playing as Kenna. After 2 days of hard riding through the grasslands, where did they get horses? Are you sure Leon and his men are around here? Rumors and gossip are all we have to go on. Mercenaries don't set up long in one place unless there's profit in it. Suddenly, a man and a woman step out of the high grass, each wearing vastly different gear. Alright, well, this text is in red. Vastly different gear. Stop right there. What are you two doing here? I recognize that armor. It's not Navrakis. I feel like Fedorian would be more flashy. Let's try Stormholt. You're familiar with this armor? If you're a Stormholt soldier, you must be loyal to Captain Leon. I was a Stormholt soldier, but there's no Stormholt anymore, not in any way that matters. I ride for myself now. This is all very entertaining, but you're suspiciously close to our encampment. You think we'd last long out here if we let anyone just wander in? This is a misunderstanding. We want to see your leader. We didn't mean to intrude. Let's just say we want to see your leader. Demanding, aren't we? Well, you're in no position to ask for anything. Hand over your weapons. Oops, I think I made the wrong choice there. What? This is our territory. Here, you do what we say. Here, you do what we say. Now. Oh, great. I definitely think I picked wrong there. You killed the assassin in the forest. You chose to tell Tristan about a past festival experience with Kenna. Overall progress. Yeah, that's the same as before. Well, according to this, I made all the right choices. Yeah. I still am not convinced that I made the right choice there, but I guess we'll find out next chapter. By the way, if you heard any, like, random noises in the background, that was just my dog sighing. He's laying on my lap as I'm reading all of this. Anyway, please join me for the next chapter next time, where we find out what happens. Thanks again.